Get out of here now. Will's pointed finger at has accused him not singing national anthem at funeral. Prince Harry has been slammed by some Twitter users who claim he wasn't singing the national anthem during a moment at the Queen's funeral at Westminster Abbey, London. Live images from the event seemed to show Prince Harry with his mouth just slightly ajar while God Save the King was being sung, as he stood directly behind his father King Charles III. But others had a more sympathetic interpretation, with some arguing he was quietly mouthing the words in a manner the television cameras didn't quite pick up, or that he may have been too overcome with emotion to sing. Regardless, the prince's alleged lack of singing became one of the biggest online talking points of the emotional hour-long funeral service, with Twitter exploding with commentary. One Twitter accused the prince of showing contempt, "I noticed," as will have many others. One poster said Harry's apparent silence would have displeased his father. So much for supporting the king, they said. But others thought people were being too harsh on Harry, who lives in America with the Duchess of Sussex and their 2 children. To be fair, it seems like his lips are moving but very slightly, a supporter said. Another seemed angered by a troll's accusation that he was actively disrespecting his family. He was actually singing. But you just didn't want to see it, they said. As always, even at the most solemn of times, there were those who thought it was appropriate to make a joke of it all. Some said the lyrics had changed from God Save the Queen to God Save the King, and Harry was having trouble learning the new word. Social media sites were also ablaze with a theory that Harry and his wife Meghan had been placed in that exact spot so a large candle would obscure her on TV coverage. Others sought to spread the non-singing accusations to Meghan, saying it was hard to tell if she was singing as her face was mostly hidden behind a huge candle. "I don't want to be a conspiracy theorist, but that candle is totally blocking the view of Meghan," a Twitter user said under a screen grab of the image. Others, who seemed to not care much for the Duchess, then chimed in. "On the sad occasion of Her Majesty's funeral, I am comforted in the knowledge that Meghan's head is obscured by a candle," one person wrote. "Hiding Meghan Markle behind a massive candle was a genius call," said another. In other news, Prince Harry and Prince William have barely talked to each other in 2 years, as per a royal expert, who has also suggested that the brothers are still angry at each other for the distance. The 2 allegedly feuding brothers walked out of Windsor Castle to meet mourners on September 10, 2022 after the Queen's death, and while the joint surprise appearance was welcome, royal expert Richard Kay thinks the truce will not last long. As per Daily Mail, Kay cited a source as telling him that Prince William is very much concerned about Prince Harry's upcoming memoir. "William loves his brother, but there is this matter of trust," an informed figure reportedly told Kay. The same insider also added, "The problem is, that they have barely spoken for 2 years and there is both anger and grief about it all on both sides." Anger and grief.